Yesterday, Russia began a series of missile attacks in different regions of Ukraine. Ukraine's southern region of Zaporizhzhia has been one of the major regions Russia has targeted throughout this war. What makes the incident interesting is the fact that this wave of Russian missile strikes came just days after Kyiv claimed that some of the Kremlin troops were withdrawing from the region. This region has always bore the brunt of Russian onslaught in this war. But why is that so? What makes it so special that the focus of the war often shifts to this region? In this video, we tell you the reasons behind it. But before that, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to One India. Zaporizhzhia is a city in southeastern Ukraine situated on the banks of the river Dnieper. It is also an important industrial center producing steel, aluminium, aircraft engines and automobiles. But what makes it a prized asset is the fact that it houses Europe's largest nuclear power plant, and it provides electricity to Ukraine and to several European countries. Russia and Ukraine had been accusing each other of attempting to damage the nuclear plant in false flag operations. The plant continues to be operated by its Ukrainian staff with Russian soldiers standing guard. Zaporizhzhia is important to both Ukraine and Russia because it is a crucial energy supply. Ukraine has 4 nuclear power stations comprising 15 reactors. The plant at Zaporizhzhia has 6 reactors which can together produce about 5,700 megawatts of electricity. This nuclear plant was mostly built in the Soviet era and became Ukrainian property after its declaration of independence from the Soviet Union in 1991. Nuclear energy caters to about half of Ukraine's power demand. The heavy Russian shelling in August was the first time that a nuclear installation was caught in a military conflict, that too one that was in operation. In mid-August, the last remaining external power supply line to the complex was disrupted due to the fighting and the station had to fall back on emergency generators. Nuclear plants have to depend on external electricity for a variety of needs, including the operation of water pumping systems to keep the reactors cool. That line was restored, but for a few hours, it had brought the world on the brink of a major nuclear disaster. For the first time in modern history, the threat of a radioactive leak or a major nuclear disaster in war was almost certain. Ukraine has suffered significant economic hardships due to the war, so it has been held financial hostage in a sense to its nuclear industry, particularly given the sanctions against Russian fuel imports and serious climate-related problems with other European energy sources. But if Ukraine's power system loses Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, Ukraine will have to use other reserves or maybe even restrict consumption in the winter. And clearly, there will be no export of electricity from the European Union, which is suffering from Russian gas undersupply and needs electricity to decrease gas consumption and withstand Russia's energy blackmailing. And with the winter in Ukraine, the loss of electricity and power is being sorely missed. Nearly half of Ukraine's energy system is already damaged after months of strikes on power infrastructure, leaving people in the cold and dark for hours at a time when outdoor temperatures are dropping below 0 degrees Celsius. These were the relevant information about the Zaporizhzhia and the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant and about its importance for both nations. We hope you would like this new video. Thank you for watching.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.